Alright guys, I just took shorts on Euro Yen and longs on Aussie dollar, both active trades, just playing off of the overall direction we've seen in the market today. Typical 5-point stop set on each of them. So Euro Yen I got a stop at 50.6 and Aussie dollar I have a stop at 81.6. If we get up here about 4 to 5 points, we'll move to break even and then look to start taking some profit. But just wanted to come back and give you guys a little insight of what happened prior to the recording started. And I was basically just waiting for pullbacks on our 5-minute Fibonacci walls we had here on Aussie dollar, taking a buy off that. And then you can see here with the Euro Yen taking a sell off this one, and also had our 1-minute black PMD set up here, and we're already up 6 points on the Euro Yen. So at this time we'll go ahead and remove our risk, bring stop loss down to 45.6. So worst case scenario, the trade's a wash, and if we can get up about 10 points, we'll look to start taking some profit off the table and possibly scale out of this. If we open up a longer term chart on the Euro Yen, you can see we sold off fairly hard today and looking to just play off this overall momentum that we had and see if we can possibly break lows. But regardless, no more risk in that trade. We still have a 5-point stop here in the Aussie dollar, but hopefully can get a bounce from that here soon and move that to a break even as well, and then they're both free trades. Alright guys, up 10 points now in the Euro Yen, started with a 5-point stop, so looking to start taking something off the table here. I'm going to see if we can get a little bit further of a run, possibly get 12, 13 out of it. And our Aussie dollar, we're starting to get a bounce with this one as well. So at this time we're up 6. We'll go to a break even, 86.6. And I'm actually going to go to a +1 to cover commissions on this. There we go. Come on, baby. Yeah. Alright, gonna take 2/3 off here on the Euro Yen for 11.5. See, my position size just went from 300K to 100K. Again, remaining stop is still gonna be a +1. Got to readjust since my last fill was slightly better, so we'll put that at 44.1. So free trade just locked in about 220 on the Euro Yen, just over, or probably right around 200 after commissions done. And then Aussie dollar, we're still holding the full position we took on that, 2 standards, and hopefully get a bounce here soon to go ahead and take some profit. But worst case scenario in Aussie, we already got 1 pip locked in at 85 or 87.6 here. So worst case scenario, it's a wash as well. Now it's just a waiting game. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close the last position here for about 18.5 pips on the Euro Yen. So just under 4 to 1 reward to risk there. Risked an original 5 pips in the trade. And I have a 1-minute chart pulled up here. This is you know, where our entry zone was up here. We had fills, I believe, from 45 up to 46 and change. And took 2/3 off when we made this push down here. Moved stop down to a +1 and just been holding on now. And there's a good chance that we ended up pushing lower now, especially now that I got out. But ended up breaking this low and seeing some further progress. But again, don't have to catch the whole move to continue putting points in the bank, especially from a scalper's perspective. It's all about risk to reward and also the probabilities. And just a great example of an active short position here on the Euro Yen. Using some of the dynamic Fibonacci levels and playing off the momentum that we've seen so far today. Still holding on to this Aussie dollar. Again, don't like holding on to trades this long, but I am at a +1 with my stop still at 87.6. So it's pretty much a wash if the trade does come down and stop me out, but not willing to accept a loss at this time. All right, got Aussie dollar making its move. There's 12, 12.5. Gonna take 12.5 here on half of the position. Notice it went from 200K to 100K. And still holding one more lot to see if we can make a push up here, closer up to the high of this range that we've held so far throughout the New York session. Euro yen still pushing a little bit lower. Nice setups though. Had to wait most of the session today to get into any trades that I personally liked, but just goes to show patience always pays off. It's about 10:30 here Eastern time, so just getting ready to go into the London close and call it a week. Alright guys, was just stopped out of my last position here on the Aussie dollar for +1, so we were able to put 10 points in the bank for one lot, just under $100 after commission, and then the euro yen we were able to do, I believe is 11 and change on the first two lots, and then 18 and change on the final lot there. You can see the euro yen's moved down much farther since I closed my position. But regardless, still able to put something in the bank and end the week on a very positive note. So anyways, hope you guys found the video useful. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them below. And if not, you guys have a phenomenal weekend, and we'll see you again next week. Take care.